Ula Torarin. The Svanir spoke beside the pristine pool. You saw Ula Torarin as a scout alone in the wood. You said, "The scout is alone, he travelled ahead, he finds his way by trees and by rocks. He is light and strong and fast. He runs when the ground is good. He does not trip, he listens. He takes the time to read, he takes time to hear. He carries a knife and a bow with a quiver of arrows. His hair is drawn back and tied behind. His body turns this way and that way through a maze of undergrowth. The deer do not run, though they listen." Recall Ula, sea jewel, joined Torarin, thunder's eagle. Ula is the essence of delight, the sparkle on the water's surface. She is the movement of currents. She is the curious one. She is the enticer towards light, the enticer towards knowledge. Her consort, Torarin, is her seeker. He flies beside her, training his eyes to her interest, seeing what she wishes to know. He is the student, she is his guiding intent. To Ula and Torarin, Svanir said, "You are together 1/12 of my father's counsel. You are together 1/12 of my father's will. You are together one of my father's 12 limbs. What is your counsel?" Ula faced Torarin across the fire. Together they held Kenner's cup. Ula spoke. "I am unvarnished in the rain. I am the waterborn. I am the dewdrop in the sun." Torarin spoke. "My eyes seek for her. I go where she appears. It is for me to witness her." Ula spoke. "If you would to feel, if you would wish to know, if you would wish to take on light, then you must seek for me. You must look, you must touch, you must follow the glint of light in my eyes." Torarin spoke. "If you would for guided sight, if you would to know the land and sea, if you would to be the sky, then you must follow the course of my watch, to foresee always, ever for her." Svanir asked, "How might I know you?" Ula and Torarin spoke as one. "Svanir, you will know us as you seek and find. You will know us when you look ever further. You will know us when we appear as your will. You will know us in your thirst and in your delight. You will know us in the path you walk, whenever you look ahead. You will know us when you extend yourself, when you become more than what you have been. You will know us at the extent of your sight. We are the distant light, strong enough to pierce the distant mist." Svanir listened and heard and responded, "I would know you." Ula Torarin spoke as one. "Then you must direct yourself to seeking our light. You must search the extent of feeling, the extent of thought, the extent of experience. And you must reach to grasp that which appears, to wish to know it, to demand to know it, despite the strain, despite the loss of what was." Svanir asked, "What is the meaning of the glint in your eyes?" Ula Torarin spoke. "The glint of light is the guiding light. It is that by which direction is known. The glint of light appears in the fibre of the body, in the strains of the mind, and in the trajectory of the soul. It is that by which you may learn. It is that which shines through when you stop and listen. It is that which remains when all else has burned away. The light ever burns, but is ever hindered in man by the content of mind and by the flesh of body. The light appears only to he who has quietened himself sufficiently to see its shimmer. The glint of light that shears from my eyes shall be your way of knowing my will." Fiacre said, "The scout follows the signs of the light." The Svanir replied, "That is correct." Fiacre said, "The scout travels ahead. What good is his view unless communicated to those for whom he scouts?" The Svanir replied, "The scout seeks for himself, for the spirit of that of which he is made, for to honour the duty of his charge. In seeking he requires of his body and of his mind that they be applied to search for the signs of the spirit light. They are tasked toward the will of spirit, and thereby they strengthen until they can reach no further. And then they must fall away. The scout seeks the energy of which he is made. He scouts so the energy may be used in honour of that which is sought." Fiacre asked, "Does that mean the scout need not return?" The Svanir replied, "The scout, in following the glimmer of the light, may never again return.